Hello, Mr. Borden. My group and me are going to talk about the country South Korea. I hope you like it, and let's get started.
Hello, my name is Gloria Hernandez. I am going to tell you a little bit about the history of South Korea. Korea is one of the oldest civilizations in the world and one of the most prosperous societies on the planet. Korea represents a population of 50 million of inhabitants in small areas, so the population density is very high. South Korea, thus distinct from North Korea, is a country in Asia, located in the southern part of the Korean Peninsula. South Korea has seven large metropolitan areas, but there is one that stands out above its capital, Seoul, whereas about 20 million people reside half of the inhabitants.
Hi, my name is Joseph Espinosa. In 1110, Japan invaded the Korea Peninsula. To industrialize the North to growing natural resources, while the South with youth industry turned agriculture. After the end of the Second World War, Japan abandons the Korea Peninsula. Korea is divided into two Koreas, North Korea and South Korea. The North began under the tutelage of the Soviet Union, and the South under the protection United States. Thank you.
안녕하세요. South Korea tradition. They do not waste their heat before and they believe that information will go off the brain with the water. Korean women never slept with their ardent tale legend size that they do we spread comment to tell or could they hear 1v1 and count over the wheel as they seen it them. Sajina Teretu on Swallow, when legends, resting teams are organizing the sessions here. Dano is Spirit Festival. The woman swings, the men practice traditional fights. Jung will help. Stirs to warming season, the spring cleaning is done. Hence, the family tomb is visited. Thanks!
안녕하세요. I'm going to talk about some of South Korea customs. Bowing is the traditional way of greeting. When you introduce yourself, you first say the family name, that is the last name. It is also common that they are called by the last name and not by the first name. If you are going to shake hands in a greeting, never use with one hand. The free hand should rest on the other like this. Koreans take off their shoes before entering a house. Koreans drink a lot of beer, but the national drink bar excellent is soju.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Juliet Martinez Acosta. I'm going to tell you about the tourist places in South Korea. So, number 1 is Northward, number 2 is Nemi Island, and number 3 is Seoul Towers. Like other places is Busan, Seoul and Andong, etc. So in the country of South Korea, there are many beautiful places. That was it. I hope you have here. Thank you very so much. Bye bye.
Annyeong, my name is Stephanie and today we are going to talk about the traditional Korean food. They have so many types of food, but one of the most famous is kimchi. And we're created today. Join us.
First of all, cut the cabbage, then wash it, place it in a pot and we make a layer of salt with it. We wash the other vegetables, cut them by one and put in a blender. In a bowl we place a tablespoon of salt, chives and we liquefy and sesame oil. We wash the cabbage again so that it's not salty. We put the previous thing and we stir. Well, this is our dirt soup. This is like an alternative version of kimchi since in Honduras it's very difficult to get some ingredients.
So this is the end. The kimchi tastes so good and I hope that you like it the video. Have a nice day.
안녕하세요. South Korea. Belief. The most definitely belief among Korean historical and Buddhism and Confucianism, and more than half of the cultural inheritance and archaeology remains are linked to these two cults. Buddhism was introduced in the country in 372 AD, and tens of thousands of temples have been built in the country since that. Anyways, the inhabitants of South Korea are free to choose and profess any other religion exists in the country, according to here the personal leaders and principles.
안녕하세요. Curiosities of South Korea. Koreans are always going to get a year of you. Education is your top priority. Seoul is a very cool. Alcohol is a very serious menace. How is the fashion in South Korea? Koreans tend to be short and slimmer, and therefore do not usually wear baggy clothes. They prefer the clothes that are straight to the body. They like more casual style. The dark casual, which is a character with its coat, jackets, sweaters, and Oxford style shoes.